The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 68 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Genesis playing cards from Cardvo. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we got the Genesis playing cards by Cardvo here, and they're still brand new sealed in the cellophane. So first, before we take a look at the cards here, we'll have to take off the cellophane. So we'll find the pull tab here and peel that off for the very first time. Here we have a glossy finish tuck box on the Genesis playing cards here. There's a matte glossy tuck box here. Then you got the Genesis logo here. It is a white and red spade here. It says Genesis here in the white font. And you got the chrome red there for the spade there. On the side it says Cardvo there in the red and white colorway there. The other side says simplicity is the essence of happiness. And then on the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design here. On the bottom, you got aces of, you got the aces there. And over here, you got some information. This is one of 1,000 decks. The colors are red, white, and black. The Cardvo deck from 2021, the Genesis. This was distributed in Singapore by Cardvo, designed in Germany by Max Jung, and this was made in Taiwan, so this is made by the Taiwan Playing Card Company. On the top, it just says Genesis there, if it'll focus, in that red, like chrome ink, if it will focus here. Then we open the tuck flap here, and it says whatever there on the little tuck flap. There's nothing on the little inside tuck flaps there, so we'll take the cards out of the box. And then on the inside of the tuck box, it's just plain white, nothing too fancy going on in there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards, and first we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a nice simplistic mirrored back design here. You got the Genesis little logo there, a little spade type logo there, and it is mirrored, so you can flip it around and it's the same on both sides there. It is a black background, a little red border going around, and you got the standard white border going around that. Now for the cards you get with the deck, we'll start with the Ace of Spades here. And it is a custom Ace of Spades here. We got the Genesis logo there. It is in a red and black colorway there, with the black Genesis font there at the bottom. And then for the rest of the spades here, they are custom spades here, because you can see one you got like a filled in, fully colored spade there, and then like a outline of a spade there. And you got that design all the way throughout the rest of the spades here. One of the spades here is like outlined while the rest of them are filled in. And that goes throughout the rest of the spades there. And then you get to the court cards here, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. And they are like half standard, but half custom. So they're, in a way, custom court cards here. Because the faces look pretty simple, but some of the cards are slightly custom. Like the middle of the Jack of Spades here is a little customized there. And they are custom colorwayed. So they're in the red, black, and white colorway there. And the Jack of Spades has a phone in his hand there. And then you get the Queen of Spades here, which has the Genesis card in her hand there. It's like a Queen of Hearts reveal there. And then you pretty much got like a standard, pretty much a standard King of Spades here. Pretty much. Well, the middle of them is a little bit customized. It's not the standard like torso of the King there. And we get onto the hearts here. And then you got the big custom heart there in the middle, because there's a bigger pip than the standard ones. And you got that same outline of a pip there, and then like a filled in pip here. You still got the same design on the hearts. And then you got the custom Jack, Queen, and King of court cards here. Well, I guess the faces are slightly customized a little bit here. Or I guess you could say custom court cards, but they do look pretty simplistic. You got the Jack of Hearts here. He has a little drink in his hand. and that same black, red, and white colorway, and custom like design there in the middle. Then you got the Queen of Hearts with a rose. Then you got the King of Hearts here. You still got the sword through his head, but he has a like a little mug of like a drink there. And then he has a seven of diamonds reveal there. Then we get on to the clubs here. You got the custom club ace of clubs here, which that like a big club there in the middle, which is outlined. And then you got the same design with the outlined like hollow pip there, and then like the filled in one there, and the custom clubs there. And that design goes all the way throughout the rest of the clubs there. Then we get on to the custom court cards here, the Jack, Queen, and King. And these faces look more standard, but still custom. On this one, on the Jack of Clubs here, you got some words in the middle. It says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And then you got the Queen of Clubs here, and it says something there. But I can't really read that, so I'll just hold it there. If you want to look at that. And then you got like a little, and then the King of Clubs here has a little disco like grenade there in its hand. And then we get on to the diamonds here. You got that diamond there, the big diamond pip there in the middle with the outline there in red. And then you got that same design with the outlined pip and then like the full pip there. And there that design goes all the way throughout the diamonds as well. Then you got the custom Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds here, the court cards. You got the Jack of diamonds here that has like a little central bar over his face. Then you got the Queen of diamonds there, has like some kind of like perfume in her hand, in one hand, and then a phone in the other. And then you just got the King of diamonds here that has its hand up. And lastly, you got the two jokers here at the end, and these are fully custom jokers here. They say alien, alien in the corners there. They both say that in the black font. And then you got one little alien here, which is in a blackish purple hoodie there, and he's not fanning, springing some cards there. Then you got the red one here, the same thing, but it's just in a red outfit there, springing some cards, and there's a two of hearts reveal there. And they just have the standard back design there. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. First, we'll start with the springs. And this is a different stock and finish than regular like United States playing card companies. So like the bicycle air cushion finish. So this will be a different stock. So they will handle a little differently and feel different. Already I can feel like the edges of the cards feel a little bit different, which is nice. And they don't feel as like thick of cards. They felt like nice and springy there. They already felt slightly broken in when I first spring them, which is kind of nice. So they spring nice and easy. No issues there. You don't have to put too much pressure into the cards here. And they feel fantastic when you spring them. Now onto the fans. Yep, there's no issues with the fans. They spread nice and evenly. You can see all the pips there. There's no stickiness or clumping of the cards there. They spread nice and evenly. Now onto the Pharaoh. Well, it did Pharaoh nice and like evenly. I had to put a little bit of effort into it because it wasn't like super smooth where it just went first try. I had to put a little bit of effort into it. So there, and then to the reverse Pharaoh there. I guess they seem to fare both the same way. So I'll do one more pharaoh because I didn't do the giant fan yet. Yeah, it does not want to fare too well that way. We'll do a giant fan of the back design. And we'll do a reverse pharaoh. The reverse pharaoh is a little bit smoother than the other way. Giant fan of all the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Well, I gotta say at first, they do riffle shuffle, but at first, when I first did it, they not really clumpy. They were maybe a little bit clumpy, but they kind of not as smooth. Like they kind of slowed down, or stuck together, kind of they kind of riffle shuffled in slow motion. If you, I don't know if you can get what I'm saying. They were kind of slow, like stickiness almost. Like they kind of stuck together a little bit when they sprung at first, but the more you use them, the more that they break in and they get better and better over time. Now on to some packet cuts. Now for the one-handed cut or Charlier cut. Well, I gotta say, these cards feel fantastic when you're packet cutting them. The stock and finish on these, they just feel different. Like when you're holding onto the edges and stuff, they just feel different. So they feel fantastic for the packet cuts here and little cardistry moves. Now on to the dribble. Well, I gotta say, the dribbles feel nice and smooth and crisp. They feel incredible. And lastly, oh wait, we gotta do the spread fan. Well, and lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, if I don't overspring them. Okay, let's try that one more time. We'll spread the cards onto the table. Well, overall, I gotta say, these cards were fantastic. A nice simplistic back design. Nice simplistic faces, even though they're slightly a little custom, but they're not overly custom here. And the stock and finish is interesting to test out. It's always nice to test out different stock other than the United States Playing Card Company stock. And they felt fantastic. So these cards are nice and something new to test out and enjoy. Well, overall, great cards. Anyways, this has been day 68 of your daily deck review. This has been the Genesis playing cards from Cardvo. Hope you enjoyed. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.